So Natalie, first off, thank you again for being here, and I think your years of experience, 30 years in the industry, starting with Paribas, Charter Bank, I think securitizing loans for Goldman, and I think also during a very tough market time, being at Lehman, and then having joined Schroders in 2020 to set up their business. We prepped a little bit for this short interview, and we wanted to cover some of the themes we discussed today, and maybe we go back first on ESG, what we heard about this morning. And as I understand, you started launching Article 8 and working on Article 9 funds. Help us understand how you're viewing currently the EU taxonomy, and I think there's a lot of uncertainty what you actually have to do to achieve an Article 8 or Article 9 fund status. So maybe give us some insight in how you're doing it and how you're approaching it.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely not my expert subject, I hasten to add. So I think what we wanted to do, and being able to create a new fund makes it relatively easy, is we wanted to create an Article 8 fund. Now, Article 8, as a lot of people in the room know, is to promote sustainability. So therefore, what you're really doing is you're looking to invest and lend against buildings where they have a certain level of energy efficiency, a certain level of social amenity or contribution, that there is an element of governance that reaches across the borrower and the real estate. And what it does is it automatically excludes a lot of assets that are likely to be stranded or obsolescent because they are never going to achieve the ever-increasing requirements that there are being put around property and the regulation of property, the energy efficiency of property. So we estimate that it probably cuts out about 20% of the opportunity in the market. But actually, having put it into practice this year, what it also does is the framework system that you use, which is broadly similar to what Dan was talking about and various other people, it does actually work in that there are a series of assets that you don't want to lend on because the rating that you assign to it doesn't really fit. There are instances where you have transitional assets, and obviously they will rise from a lower number to a higher number over a period of time. And clearly you would have within the documentation that must happen, and it's a default if it doesn't. We are looking at an Article 9 fund in the UK specifically for an investor. And Article 9 is to achieve sustainability. So that's very clear that it has to be achieved. If it isn't achieved, it is a default.